Suicide rates are higher in Montana than anywhere else in the country. MTN's Caitlin Corbett tells us how Bozeman Health and the Rural Institute for Veteran Education and Research are hoping to change that.
So it's a real problem, and we want to just be sure that the children are safe.
Suicide. It's a problem plaguing the nation, but perhaps no state feels it more than Montana. The most recent survey done by the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention says Montana has the third highest suicide rate in the country. And a survey by the Montana Department of Health and Human Services says that close to 12% of middle school students and 9% of high school students in Montana say they've attempted suicide in the past year. The most common method of death by suicide in the nation? Firearms. But there's a coalition that hopes to change that by keeping guns out of the hands of our youth.
Montanans love their guns, and so we want to just be sure that children are safe and that parents have all the knowledge they need to keep their children safe.
That's why the Rural Institute for Veterans Education and Research is working with Bozeman Health Pediatrics to distribute 1,000 of these trigger locks.
It's going to take a lot of effort, but it's also going to take a lot of awareness, and that's where these locks come into place. It really is not awareness of the fact that you hear about suicide, is awareness of the fact that you have a physical thing in your hand that helps you prevent that.
And they believe starting with children is the key to a better future.
When they learn things young, then oftentimes those things that they learn carries on into their adulthood. And then they can keep themselves safe, their children safe. So prevention, in pediatrics we talk so much about prevention, and this truly is the ultimate prevention on many different levels.
These trigger locks will be available immediately at Bozeman Health Pediatrics. In Bozeman, Caitlin Corbett, MTN News.
And you can find these trigger locks, as Caitlin mentioned, at Bozeman Health Pediatrics clinics in both Bozeman and Belgrade. If you find yourself in crisis, call the Montana Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255. The Bozeman Police